Check, check. A little louder.
Right on.
Check, 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 check. Check, check.
I'm good to go. Basketball fans, you are looking live inside T-Area High School's Thunder Alley Gymnasium for Friday Night Lights Girls Basketball Edition. Alongside Rick Williamson, Andrew Griffin, and Les Schroeder, I am Shad Hockey, and we welcome both Tiger fans and Titan Nation to what could be a historic night in girls basketball. The Titans, in their 23 years, have gone to state in basketball just one time. That was 2 years ago, where they would go all the way to the championship game, falling to Vermilion. But they have never in their history had a game here at Thunder Alley that determines whether they're going to go to state or not. They won that SoDak 16 game on the road, neutral site. So they have also never played a SoDak 16 game as a AA team in their 2 years, have never gone to state as a AA team, as last year they fell just short, finishing in the 17th team as the top 16 go to the SoDak 16. So the Titans trying to follow a similar path as Harrisburg. Actually, remember, Harrisburg won it all in their last year as an A school. Then they went to state and AA. They moved up to AA. For the next 10 years straight, they would go to the South Dakota State Tournament under their coach, Nick Mayer. And the Titans were runner-up in their last year as an A team. And now in just their second year, they could make their way to the Monument, the Great 8 State Tournament in South Dakota. And so, as we are about 12 minutes until game time, we'll turn it over to the hookless announcer, Scott Bindi. He'll introduce to you the starters, and we will do our national anthem. He will rejoin you for the tip. And so, head-to-head, kind of interesting. These two met 9 times when the Tigers and Titans were A teams. The outcome? Well, Les didn't know it, but I'm going to tell you, Harrisburg won all 9. The teams started playing just before the Titans joined AA last year. The Titans were able to grab a win in the 23-24 season for their first win ever over Harrisburg. Harrisburg won the next one, and the Titans this year collected their second win to go against 10 losses in this series. Harrisburg in that game jumped out really quickly against the Titans, and they led by 7 going into halftime, 28-21. Things flip-flopped. The Tigers scored 6 in the third. The Titans also scored 6 in the third, but in the fourth quarter, whole different story. And the Titans would outscore the Tigers 16-3 and turn a 7-point fourth quarter deficit into a 6-point win, winning 43-37 a few weeks ago right here on this court, Thunder Alley. So what went right for the Titans in that game? What we know. Number one, Titans shot 17 of 19. That has to be their best shooting from the free throw line. Harrisburg, just 2 of 6. Okay, number 2, T-Area had just 13 turnovers to Harrisburg's 24. And number 3, T-Area had 20 steals to Harrisburg's 7. What went right for Harrisburg, okay? Number 1, they won the rebound battle by 10, 35-25. Number 2, they won the three-point shooting battle. They shot 5 of 22, not a great shooting percentage, but the Titans were only 2 of 20. And number 3, the Tigers bench outscored the Titans 13-8 in that battle this last game. So we're looking, this is a really even 8-9 battle here tonight as Sean Kennedy makes his way into the Thunder Alley. So how do the teams do since that game? It's kind of what we want to look at here. Well, here's what happened afterwards. That was on February 10th here at T-Area. Harrisburg finished strong. They went 4-2. They'd get a win over Rapid City Central by 20, lose to Rapid City Stevens by just 2, a 52-point loss to an O'Gorman team. Like, let's be honest, they're outscoring teams by 30 this year. And then 3 straight in the year, all wins for Harrisburg. A 37-point win against Douglas, a 10-point win against Spearfish. That was a good win. And a 23-point win against Watertown. That marks their first 3-game win streak of the year and some of their highest scoring offenses of the year. And so they're kind of on a roll now. It was close, but they finished right behind T-Area. Less than half a point was the separation between these two. T-Area would beat Sioux City East by 14, and then just the opposite of Harrisburg, Les, who won 3 in a row. Titans lose by 28. They lose to Marshall, Minnesota. They lose by 13 to Yankton, and they lose by 26 at Sioux Falls, Washington. So Harrisburg on a 3-game win streak, T-Area on a 3-game lose streak. And so, Les, you've watched these Harrisburg Tigers.
I have,
both
yes.
in the game that we had
Yep.
and also against some other opponents. What do they do? Tell us a little bit about what we're going to expect as we see a large crowd filling in
That's
early
right.
tonight.
I like it. It was a little slow getting in there, but no, the Tigers have played, like you said, Douglas, Watertown. I watched the Watertown game, and then they just kind of took it to them right away. They got up 10-1 in the first quarter, and just kind of steamrolled that one. And it was senior night there for Harrisburg, and so Autumn Bryant and some of the seniors were honored that night. They play hard. They're going to get after you defensively. They can shoot the 3. So we just got to be ready for just about anything tonight.
Are we going to see a press out of Harrisburg tonight, do you think?
Don't think so, but I mean, they might do it just to slow us down a little bit, just to see if they can get some easy baskets, but I doubt it.
Not a high-scoring team, but they also don't give up a lot.
No, they do not. No,
We'll talk about that next. And so the Harrisburg Tigers, they enter this one. They were 7-7, 7-10 not long ago. They're 10-10 right now, sitting just outside the top 8. At number 9 in the South Dakota Power Points. For the year, they have scored 44 a night. That's 12th best out of 20 teams. But they give up 42, which is tied for 5th best. From the field, they're 34%. They're 24% from distance. And they're 46% on their free throws. So not a great free throw team. It'll come down to that late. Possibly the Titans would have the advantage, you would hope.
Yeah.
We will see. And so they're coached 13th straight year by Nick Meyer. If that sounds familiar, he was with Vermilion for a while. One of their assistants when they won the championship. He is 243 and 143 in his time in Harrisburg, where he is a high school social studies teacher. I talked to him before the game, and I told him, Coach Meyer, I know you're a good one, because when I subbed in his classroom, he had an autographed book from Don Meyer.
Oh, there you go. That's a good one.
He said Coach Meyer came down and gave a talk to them at Harrisburg, and so we talked about how great the book is, how lucky you can be, I believe is the name.
No relation, though?
No relation.
Okay.
No. Spelled wrong. I think Meyer is M-E-I or M-E-Y-E-R.
It's the first thing I
Meyer.
thought of when you said Coach Meyer.
Sure.
Yep.
I thought of legendary coach Don Meyer.
Yeah, I got to listen to him speak too. That was awesome.
Yes. So how do they go on the year? So Logan Durnell, it will start at the point for them, 5'6" junior. She leads the team in scoring, 11 points a night. She wears number 10. The game that we had here last time, she was 4 of 13 on 3-pointers. She had 12 points. Remember, she got going really early, and then I don't think she scored second half.
No, it was right away. It was first 2 threes in the game, and then she scored a little bit in the second quarter, and then they kind of shut her down the rest of the game.
Yeah, Lincoln Tryon, 5'6" junior. The Harrisburg's going to start 4 juniors and 1 senior. They only have 2 seniors on the team. So Lincoln Tryon wears number 12, averages 5 points, 4 rebounds, a team leading 2 assists and 1 steal. The last game she played here, 2 points, 4 rebounds. Number 14, Taylor Nedved, is injured, had a broken nose early in the season, got hurt again in the Watertown game, I believe, didn't play there. She averages 5 points on the year, 6 points and 3 rebounds in her last game here for the Titans. We should also mention Janelle is their leading 3-point shooter, 29% on the year. Number 22, Claire McCallum, 5'11" junior, 9 points, team leading 8 rebounds, team leading 2.5 steals. Her last game here didn't score a lot, just 4, but she did haul down 12 rebounds. So watch for McCallum on the board. She's their best field goal shooter overall at 60%. And then it's Allison Flanagan, the senior, 5'11", 6 points, 5 rebounds. Last game here, she didn't have a big night because, as you remember, it was Autumn Bryant off the bench.
Yes.
She got our Squealers player of the game, but it was Flanagan, no points, 3 rebounds. Speaking of Autumn Bryant, she wears number 24.
Yep.
She's a 5'8" senior, 6 points, 3 rebounds a night. You'll see her off the bench early and often, and she came in and had a really nice game for them to contribute to that bench scoring, outscoring us. Also going to see number 2, Emerson Geddes, 5'6" senior, averages 2 points a night, and number 30, Lydia Jensen, 5'9", 8th grader, 4 points, 2 rebounds a night. I'll tell you this about Lydia Jensen. Where's number 30? I think in a year or two, this is going to be the best player for Harrisburg. She's a really nice-looking 8th grader, and she's cracked their rotation. And so that brings us to the home team tonight, T-Area Titans. And they are coached by T-Area graduate Taylor Fechner. Fechner 18-21 in his short time here after a 5-year stay as the head boys coach for Canton. And congratulations goes to Jana Van Lacken for the Titans. Just a freshman. She was one of the 12 all ESD players for the Titans.
Yeah.
I talked to her a little bit about that.
Yep.
She averages 11 points, leads the team, 6 rebounds, leads the team, 2 steals. And she's talking to some colleges already as a freshman. Her last game here, 14 points, 7 rebounds, 4 steals for Van Lacken, wears number 15. Then you go to the lead guard, 3-year player here for the Titans, 2-year starter, 5'4" senior. JC Babb averages 5 points, 3 rebounds, 2 steals, team leading 3 assists a night. She had 7 points. Remember, she had 6 rebounds in that game.
Yep.
To go with 3 assists and 2 steals. She is an Augie commit for running, so is where she will be next year. Number 5, Anna Bindi, a 5'7" senior, 8 points, 3 rebounds, a steal and a half a night. She had 7 points, 2 rebounds, and 5 steals in the last game. She is a Mount Marty basketball commit. So she'll go down and play for Coach Bertram, and what he's doing at Mount Marty is pretty spectacular.
Yeah.
Number 11, the sharpshooter for the Titans, 5'7" senior, Ella Clayberg, 9 points, 2 rebounds, 1 steal a night. We saw her sophomore year go to the Corn Palace, get 8 threes in one game. Keep note of this. She was 0 of 6 on 3-pointers the last time these two met.
That won't happen tonight.
Yeah, she's good for 2 or 3 a night. She had 7 points, 2 steals in that game a few weeks ago. Number 13, Grace Belos, 5'4" sophomore, 2 points, 3 rebounds, a steal and a half a night. She had no points, 1 steal, and 1 rebound in that game. And then Van Lacken, we already talked about her. Off the bench, you're going to see a nice-looking player for the Titans, just a sophomore, 5'6". She had 8 points, 6 steals. 6 steals. That's not unusual for her in that last game. She averages 3 steals a game for the Titans. That's the team leader. She also averages the team's second, 10 points and 2 rebounds. She's a 51% field goal shooter. And you're also going to see Natalie Gass, 5'11" senior, 3 points, 2 rebounds. She is going to Northwestern to play basketball, and she had 10 points leading the team against Brandon Valley in their last game, being named Titan of the Week. Tell our Harrisburg friends and our Titan fans that don't turn in a lot about the Titans. What do the Titans like to do?
Well, the Titans just like to get out and go, and they're led by the seniors, Babb, Bendy, Clayberg. They like to shoot the 3, so we'll see some 3s go flying tonight. Hopefully it's going to be fun to get our somebody to the state. I can't wait to see who that is.
The winner goes to the state tournament in Rapid City, South Dakota. And the Titans won't use a lot of the shot clock. You're going to see a lot of 3s. You're going to see a lot of ball movement, active hands on the press, and well-coached team and a really close-knit team. The coaching staff has a lot of fun, and you see the manager on the girls' side. And at this time, we'll turn it over to public address announcer, Mr. Scott Bindi. We'll rejoin you for the tip here on T-Area Titans live stream on YouTube.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to T-Area High School. In tonight's Class AA SoDak contest, we welcome the Tigers of Harrisburg High School taking on your T Area Titans. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise, remove your cap and hat, and pay honor to America with the playing of our national anthem. Please observe proper flag etiquette by standing at attention and placing your right hand over your heart. Active duty personnel or veterans not in uniform may salute the flag. The national anthem will be performed by T Area Band under the direction of Stephanie Rannick. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. Welcome to tonight's event. The schools participating in this event are members of the South Dakota High School Activities Association. They have adopted the rules under which the game is conducted. A strong commitment to excellence, fair play, and sportsmanship are all vital to this event's success. The Activities Association and their corporate partners, Sanford Health Dakota Bank, Farmers Union Insurance, Billion Automotive, and South Dakota Army National Guard appreciate your recognition of the values being taught at this educational event. Fans, tonight's athletic event is not about winning at all costs, disrespecting others, or criticizing the athletes, coaches, and officials. It's about learning, growing, developing character, and competing with class. So keep it positive and bench that game. To support a positive and safe atmosphere, we ask that students of all ages remain in the student section of the bleachers or with their parents. The officials for tonight's contest, John Borer, Drake Lauer, and Ryan Wedham. These officials are registered and assigned by the South Dakota High School Activities Association. These individuals have worked hard to learn the rules and administer them at this event. We request that you respect their honest efforts to officiate this contest. And I would introduce the Tiger cheerleaders. Asia Aldrich, Natalie Bannon, Berkeley DeCurtins, Claire Gibbs, Jasmine Juki, Sarah Johnson, Ava Leckie, and Macy Meyer. Head coach of the Titan cheerleaders, Eve Langer. And now introducing your Titan cheerleaders. Carly Corner, Tessa Howard, Kaya Hamilton, Ella Dorito, Lauren Sumler, Emerson Smolik, Aviana Steen, Lola Underberg, and your Titans are coached by Brittany Whiter. And now for the starting lineups. First, the starters for your Harrisburg Tigers. At a guard, 5'6" junior, number 10, Logan Darnell. And another guard, 5'6" junior, number 12, Lincoln Tryon. And another guard, 5'8" junior, number 14, Taylor Nedved. And a forward, 5'11" junior, number 222, Claire McCallum. And a forward, 5'11" senior, number 223, Allison Flanagan. Assistant coach for the Tigers, David Dickey, Brittany Roser, Nick Zeke, Stephanie Ornelas. Head coach for the Harrisburg Tigers, Nick Meyer. And now the starting lineups for your T Area Titans. Back on 5'4" senior, number 3, TC now. Another guard, 5'7" senior, number 5, Anna Bindi. Back on 5'7" senior, number 11, Ellie Clayburg. Back Guard 5 for sophomore number 13, Maurice Pilas. And the guard 5 freshman, number 15, Shayna Van Lacken. Assistant coach for your Titans, playing stars Steve Walden, head coach of your Teen Titans, Taylor Factor.
There's your starters for the Tigers. Durnell, Tryon, Nedved, McCallum, and Flanagan, just like the last game a few weeks ago. And for the Titans, Babb, Bendy, Clayburg, Vilas, Van Lacken. And it's going to be McCallum jumping it up against Van Lacken. So 4 juniors, a senior for the Tigers, and 3 seniors, a sophomore and a freshman for the hometown Titans. I have to say, I'm a little disappointed in the Tigers student section, but maybe they're late arriving. I don't know. The Titans student section is going to get free Chick-fil-A sandwiches.
That's awesome.
How about that? Babb nowhere to go, picks up her dribble.
Yeah.
That is Vilas out on the right wing. And now Clayburg. This is where Clayburg likes to shoot it from, maybe a little bit closer. Here's Babb.
Nice take.
Seen her driving the lane a lot more this year. Out to Vilas. Bendy with a nice fake into the corner. This is Babb. Nice give and go.
Hit that.
Bendy, and then the kick out to Van Lacken. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Titans need to shoot it. And I don't think they had any clue. They were just playing catch out there.
They were.
And what do I know? I said in the pregame, Titans don't have to worry about the shot clock. And first possession, they get a shot clock violation.
All right, this is something that Fechner was going to show, a little man-to-man full court press to get Tigers off balance a little bit.
Yeah, when I talked to Van Lacken recently, she said they're throwing in a little something different. Great hands by Clayburg to knock it away out to Tryon. She finds Durnell, top of the key. This is their best three-point shooter and leading scorer.
This is the one that I worry about.
Tryon off the back of the rim, no good. No foul called, and now
travel.
So both teams empty on their first possession. Tigers at least got a shot. Now we will see full court by the Tigers. Pretty good move. Babb gets away. Left-hand dribble, left side of the court. The reach in and call by Nedved. Just easy call for the referee to make right there. Mayor Volker of T will join us at halftime.
I love it.
I've had a lot of people reaching out, and they have questions for him. So, Mayor Volker, we're going to get to know you a little bit more and get you on the hot seat.
Ooh, I like it. Put him
Babb
on.
dribbling top of the key. A lot of stuff going on in T. So
there is. Put him under the pressure.
Yeah, great time to talk to him.
There you go.
Here is Clayburg
nice
driving.
Good shot, senior.
Scoop shot, no good. Miss, gets her own rebound momentarily. And then it's Tryon that comes away with it. Just trying harder, I guess. Up the court. This is Nedved. Right-hand dribble, right side of the court. She's got Vilas on her. Nedved going to drive. Lost it on her hip.
There we go.
Threw it up. No good. But rebound Flanagan.
There we go.
Tripped away by Bendy, and Bendy's going to come down the floor. She's got Van Lacken next to her, kicks it out to Babb. Babb's going to try the three. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound, Durnell. So 1 minute into this one, still 0-0. Got to watch the offensive rebounds. Could really hurt the Titans here tonight. That's a good drive there by Flanagan on Babb, and dumps it down to Nedved. Stripped away. Stolen by Vilas. And now Vilas has the ball. Awkward pass to Clayburg, out of bounds. You'd like to see Vilas pull that out, wouldn't you?
Yes, you would. You want to kind of run an offense over there. We have the guards to break their press. We just have to slow it down and get into our offense and get something to the basket.
Oh, I didn't know that was Titan basketball. My apologies.
They did knock it off them.
Ellie Clayburg.
Yes.
Thought it was off of her. Titans got to get it in. They have 5 seconds. They do. 30 seconds on the shot clock. Clayburg dribbles around, finds Van Lacken. I asked Van Lacken, do you expect some kind of defense to stop you? She did. Blocked out of bounds by Nedved. 20 on the shot clock. Like we told you earlier, Van Lacken was 1 of 12 all ESD conference for the Titans. She didn't start till about halfway through the year.
She's really worked on her game and gotten her game a lot better.
Yeah, in the gym a lot.
Yep.
Babb finds Clayburg, sets it up with Vilas.
They're also trying to take
shot clock.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to step on you. They're also trying to take advantage of Van Lacken's size a little bit.
Van Lacken turns it over to Flanagan. Easy steal for her. She passes to Tryon. 5:20 to go. Scoreless game. I talked to public address announcer Scott Bendy. I told him I expected, that's a steal by Bendy, recovered by Vilas. I told him I expected a low-scoring game, and that's what this is so far. It's going to be a turnover.
Did you say low scoring or no scoring?
5:04 to go, so 3 minutes into this one.
Yeah, it's just one of those in a big game where you're just kind of
Trying to feel each other out, and then
Yep.
you're getting the nerves a little bit.
Number 2, Emerson Geddes in for the Tigers, and number 20 for the Titans, Emma Lindgren. She is their second leading scorer, their leading steal getter, and she shoots 51% from the field. Here's Flanagan, three-pointer.
Great
Good up
position.
front of the
That was
rim.
nice
And then
block.
a block. Can the Titans get possession? Oh, that's called a foul, and it's going to be on Van Lacken.
offensive rebounding already posing a problem in this game for the Titans.
That's what I worry about.
I think we'll see a number 32 here pretty soon for the Titans, and Natalie Gass in the game here, hopefully.
Like we said, they out-rebounded us by 10. There's an easy look for Flanagan. Basket good on the pass from Tryon. Tigers at 4:54 are first on the board. Gass brings it up. Babb brings it up. Left-hand dribble, top of the key, finds Bindi. Bindi's going to drive around, takes the shot. Good rotation off the side of the rim. McCallum on the rebound, gets it up to Durnell. The junior will bring it up the court.
Yeah,
Steal
right,
by
nice.
Lindgren. That's what she does.
Yep.
Where's she going to go? Euro step, just blocked by McCallum. And so Lindgren had a bevy of opportunities there to kick it either right or left, took it herself.
It's a good block. I mean, give the Harrisburg girl credit. She got up there and blocked it.
Claire McCallum, their leading rebounder, leading steal
There it is.
getter. Here's a good design play to Van Lacken.
Yes.
Little hook shot you like to see with 4:24
Got to get back now.
on the clock. The Titans tie it up. Harrisburg gets it down quicker than the whistle. And so inside, I wonder how long McCallum's going to stay in the paint. She was in there a long time.
She
Another
was.
rebound by Babb. She comes up, finds Lindgren. Lindgren tries to get through, gets it blocked again. Out of bounds, stays with P.
But look at the energy that Lindgren has brought into the game just to get to the basket both times that she's been on offense.
Absolutely. Nedved back into the game, and then Autumn Bryant. This is Autumn's first game in a while, and a few. She was our Squealers player of the game last time, so we'll see how she does tonight. They said she was a go. She was hurt, and they said, we're going to try it. So halfway through the first quarter, she's in Clayburn!
Wow.
Bang! NBA range! Gives the Titans the first lead of the night.
I
5-2.
told you that she wasn't going to be held scoreless from the three-point line
She's
tonight.
already got more three-pointers than her last game against Harrisburg.
That's right.
This is Bryant. Bryant into the corner to Geddes. Geddes is going to drive. Left hand, nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. And they're going to call a foul.
Titans are in a 2-3 zone, so they kind of get out of position there.
Boy, I thought she was going to get the jump ball.
I did
and then
too.
they called a foul. So 2 team fouls for the Titans, 1 for the Tigers. That's Bindi's first. Bindi has 1. Van Lacken has 1. Free throw good for Geddes. She is on the year. 50% from the line. Bindi comes out. And Van Lacken back in. So the Tigers looking to draw within 1. Geddes gets it. Nails both her free throws. And that equals how many they got last game altogether.
We'll take that one.
We'll take it, I guess.
Yep.
That one's on Geddes. First personal, team second, as we see the Tigers still pressing.
We just got to look up, make sure that we see the floor. There we go. Good.
It's a really good job. And yeah,
That's
Lindgren
what I'm
again.
looking at. Nice.
To Babb, rolls it in. Basket good, 7-4. Titans match their largest lead of the night, 3:15 to go. Here's Durnell, finds Nedved. Nedved gets it to Geddes. And you've got McCallum just standing in the paint.
We do.
Now she's out. She was clearing some space. That is Durnell. That's their top 3-point shooter. She's going to drive.
That was a nice
lane.
drive. That was a nice
No
take.
good. Rebound Van Lacken. I talked to her about her team leading rebounds. She loses the ball. And now it's going to be tough. Titans need to get back, and there's going to be an easy one for Bryant. Titans had the ball. They were looking to go up, maybe
Now we got a
go up 2
3-on-2.
possessions. Now it's Van Lacken going to drive. No foul. Tigers basketball.
Off of Van Lacken's leg there.
And so Bendy is going to come back in for Van Lacken.
3 seconds.
Van Lacken's pregame routine. She reads a little bit of the Bible, maybe take a little nap,
I like it.
eat a little bit, and come to the game.
Good trap.
Good trap. Tigers break it. Nedved gets the ball into the corner. Bryant, she just scored, and she scores again. So 4 in a row for Autumn Bryant, and that's going to be another foul. And you just kind of wonder how long Meyer's going to stay with this press, because if the Titans don't break it, they get a foul out of it.
You get a foul, we just got to make a layup on the other end.
Geddes leaves, Tryon comes back in, and now Van Lacken just went to the bench. He'll go in for Belas.
It's almost like they're pressing a little too hard.
Yep.
Instead of just making it tough on the Titans, they're really trying to put a lot of pressure.
Yep, and now they're backing off.
Hasn't
Now we got
worked. They've got fouled. We've talked about this year. They haven't pressed a lot. So you talk to about a team like O'Gorman that's all they do is press.
Exactly.
They know how to press, and these Tigers, maybe it's not.
See, I think Bab's got to take advantage of the mismatch here and go to the basket.
Because she does, throws it up, doesn't use the backboard. Ball
Grab
bounces
it.
off.
There we go. Good job.
Grabbed by Lindgren.
Hit that.
Bindi from the left wing. Looks
Yes!
good. Bang! Bindi! 3 times. The Titans retake the lead 10-8.
Great hustle play there by Lindgren.
Good point there, Rick.
Absolutely. Here is Nedved. Lindgren kept it alive. This is Autumn. She is like, oh, that is going to be a foul on Lincoln Tryon.
Yep.
Knocked down Jana Van Lacken.
I was surprised that Bryant took that shot, to be honest, but
Yeah, look, it was there.
It was.
She had it lined up in and out.
18% on the year from three-point line for her. She gives way to Allison Flanagan, the senior, 5'11", comes into the game. And now the Tigers are back into the press. We'll see how this goes. They get it to Bab in the worst place they can get it to her in the corner. And then it's going to be a steal. Steal by McCallum. Tigers basketball again. Titans, second time in a few possessions they've turned it over this side of the court. Fall away. Nedved, no good. Barely catches rim. Rebound by Lindgren. She'll bring it up. Right-hand dribble, left side of the court. Looks to go. She only got one player on her. And she is just going to lose the ball. No, she doesn't. Knocked out of bounds. Harrisburg, 1:12 to go. So the foul situation, 4 on the Tigers, 2 on the Titans. No player has more than one. With 1:12 to go. Now here's Bab.
Bab.
Free drive to the basket. Played really well by Flanagan.
That was good defense.
Didn't go for the fake. This is Bindi out on the wing. She passes it to Bab. 15 on the shot clock, 1 on the game clock. Bindi on the right side. Van Lacken, wide open three-pointer. Bang! The third of the quarter for the home team. Their biggest lead so far tonight by 5. All 3 of the made threes looked great. Had great rotation on them, and they were all money. Here they go inside to McCallum. Back out. Flanagan, the 3. No good. Rebound.
Got to box out.
McCallum, short shot, good.
Perfect example there. If you box out, they will call that a foul.
Yes,
but if there's no box out,
Titans can just slow down. Shot clock
there
is
we
off.
go. And
Lindgren, left-handed shot. Good. 15-10.
See, that middle is open in that press, and we just have to look up and find the girls cutting at the right time, and we can get a layup out of that.
I'm going to be surprised if he stays with this press most of the game, because Titans have had little trouble with it. 5 seconds. Nowhere to go for
take the weight.
She hands it off to Flanagan. Good. Shot at the buzzer. 15-12.
I think you're right. Their press is like giving us more confidence than it is making us unsure.
It is,
because we're playing with tons of confidence right now. Our shots that we're taking aren't shots just hoping that we make it. They're shots to score. You can tell there's a difference in the look of the shot.
Natalie Gass checking into the game for the first time for the Titans. That's going to make Mary Krapp of Poinette, Wisconsin, near Wisconsin Dells happy. That's her grandma watching over in Wisconsin.
I love it.
We also have, if Rick can run the camera here, if he can find our old coach Speckner, Daddy Speckner, we call him.
He's over there pacing back and forth.
Over there with his daughter-in-law. made the 5-hour trip, and then Rick, he told you he's got guards at 4:30 in the morning, so I'm sure he'll be leaving right after the game. But the skinny Coach Fechner, it's great to catch up with the Titan legend tonight.
Speaking of the O'Gorman Knights earlier, they are the first team to punch their ticket.
Did you speak of that?
Well, no, you didn't. You were talking about there for the press, and so
Okay.
they're the first team in AA girls to punch their ticket to
No
state.
surprise there.
77-44 over the Peoria Governors.
Do you have any other updates for us?
Brandon Valley with 2 minutes left. The number 1 team, 52-22 Sturgis. Mitchell over Spearfish, 45-33. Stevens over Yankton, 12-4. Aberdeen over Rapid City Central, 47-36. And Washington over Roosevelt, 50-42 with a minute left in that one.
And those out-of-town scores brought to you by the T-Area FFA plant sale May 9th, 9 a.m. out at the greenhouse here at T-Area High School. So May 9th, you're going to start it at 9 a.m. Go get you some plants. And I got some last year, and they are good stuff. Good stuff. May 9th. You're welcome, Coach Soren.
That's right.
Nice
There is
flash.
Flanagan
That
inside,
was.
little 8-footer. She misses it. Van Lacken pulls down her second rebound, brings it up the court. She's got Nedved on her. Van Lacken, left-handed dribble. Hands it off to Clayberg, sets it up to Belos. Plenty of time to go. Here is Gass. Gass going to drive, kicks it out to Bad. Titans playing a little 4 out. Gass takes a 3-pointer, no good. Van Lacken got away with a little bit of a push there on Nedved. Nedved gets the rebound. And here come the Tigers looking to tie it.
This is a man-to-man kind of press, our defense here.
If Gass can come in and get some rebounds,
Yep, that's what we need.
that's what we'll need out of her
We
tonight.
need-
Here is Nedved from the top of the key. Just misses it. Great rebound by Clayberg.
That was nice.
It's her first rebound of the night. Here is Gass. She just missed one from there. Into the corner to Belos. Belos is going to bring it out. Bab's going to go to the corner. Get the ball. Bab's going to drive baseline. Belos doesn't shoot a lot of these. She'll shoot her 3. God! Belos, 22% on the year. Bab gets the dime.
I was going to say the pass from
Yes.
JC right there
Yep.
was right at the chest.
Yep.
That
Love
makes
seeing
such a difference for somebody who's shooting the ball.
Tryon looking to answer. She can't. No good there. There is Gass. Gass gets the rebound for the Titans. And you hate to see the big players dribbling the ball up the court.
Makes me nervous
Gass
there.
got away with it. 18-12. This is the biggest T area lead after the 3 by Belos. Titans looking to tack on to that. Nice to see Clayberg get another open 3 from that left wing where she likes to shoot it. This is Bab. 14 on the shot clock. Gass just missed one from there. Didn't have her feet right there.
Nope.
Good job not shooting. 8 seconds. And here's going to be
Here we
Van
go.
Lacken from the corner. Just missed it, but offensive rebound. No. McCallum just gets the rebound. Belos fighting hard for it. 6-point lead. This is Tryon. She'll bring it up.
We got to take that free throw line extended away a little bit. They've been getting a couple shots over there.
And if you see McCallum in the lane, she has been standing in the lane this whole time. And 22 with the pink shoes. Just see how long she's in the lane next time down. And I don't think anybody's looking at it. That's the first foul on Gass. First team foul. So Nedved to the line. 35% from there this year. Tigers as a team are 2 for 2 tonight. And of course she makes it.
They've been working on the free throw since the last time we
Lindgren
played.
and Bindi. They are 3 for 3 tonight. Last time we played, they were 2 for 6.
I know. That's one of their games they've improved.
We'll have to look at the Titans bench when we get a second here. That one is no good. Strong rebound by Van Lacken. Titans have a lot of girls that just want to be part of this team. Not necessarily as players. Great move
there.
by Bindi. Misses. Oh, what a rebound. Going to be a jump ball. Stays
There we go.
with the
We'll take it.
Titans.
You can't relax when Emma Lindgren's
Yeah,
around.
no.
You just can't. You can't assume
Emerson
anything.
Geddes back in the game. That's like the Titans when Daphne Decker's on the floor. I came to practice yesterday, and I asked the coaches as I was watching Daphne Decker, does she ever slow down? And she doesn't. She's always a million miles an hour.
Oh, get in there.
Bindi, surprised she's open, shoots her 3 off the front of the rim. That would have been big. That would have made it an 8-point lead. Still, it's a 5-point lead. Biggest lead of the night for the Titans is 6. 2 minutes into the second quarter.
Good.
Flanagan getting
Ah,
a
you
lot
gotta
of
stay
attention.
down. There we go.
And that's out of bounds.
Oh, yeah.
Titans basketball. Great play by the other coaching legend, Dave Freeheim down there.
That's right.
I saw him and Fechner in a table together out in the Commons, and I said, "Are you guys thinking about making a comeback here?" They have a great picture, their last state championship together, where they were just had their arms around each other, and we're looking at the banner being raised, and knowing that was their last game together. Van Lacken driving, gets it knocked away. Great job getting it back.
Nice look.
Bab found Bindi, but got it a little high.
There we go. Hit
Lindgren's going to drive this one. Great drive by her. Off the glass.
Yes.
And gone. 7-point lead, largest of the night for the Titans. Just over 4 until halftime. And this is what I love about Emma Lindgren. Just gives them a shot in the arm.
Yep, there you go.
Off
Get in
the
front of
bench.
her.
I love having a really capable player come off the bench like she does.
Good defense, Anna.
Anna Bindi.
Good cut, though.
That's a great cut by Geddes. And I'm sorry, Lydia Jensen, the 5'9" 8th grader, into the game. I missed that one for the Titans.
Timeout.
There is a T area FFA plant sale May 9th timeout.
Really selling that.
I like it.
And you like that one, Lofi?
What do you mean, Lofi? Who's that?
It's your nickname when you were over in Harrisburg, Lofi.
It was. We'll get into that later.
I stopped over at the middle school before coming here. Titans 7th grade team put a whipping on Edison, their B team.
That's
so
good.
job by them. I think their season is over after tonight.
Okay.
Hello also Ray and Sandy Cheney, way down in Lake Havasu, Arizona. Wouldn't you love to be there right about now?
Well, I would. Yes, that'd be great.
In our student section, the theme tonight is they've about filled it up over there.
I like
Jersey night.
Thursday night by the Sea Titans
I
students.
talked to my high schooler and I said, were they talking about the game tonight? And she said there was a lot of talk about the game tonight.
That's awesome.
And so we've got trivia. We'll get to that in the second half. We've got the mayor in the house. Excited
Does
to
that
talk
mean
to
we're
him.
all going to be on it?
Oh, yeah, we can all do it. Everybody with a headset gets to play. I never do because you guys never think of the Coach Fechner, if you can catch him again, he's talking to brother-in-law, Highway Patrolman Ryan Fechner.
That's right.
Over there, Ryan on duty, bringing some muscle into the house tonight.
That's right.
I talked to Harrisburg's school police officer and asked him if he was going to come, and he said he wasn't sure. I'm sure we'll see him tonight. He said Officer Miranda invited him. So Bindi with the ball. 5-point lead for the Titans. There's Bab, top of the key. Over to Lindgren on the left. She's been in a while after coming in off the bench. Hey, there's a great drive for her, and then a pull up off the side of the rim. Big time rebound by Bindi. Gets it blocked. Bab gets the rebound. Top of the key, 3-pointer. Oh, in and out for Lindgren. Great job by, boy, the Titans had a, oh, there's Lindgren again. Her second steal, and then the foul by McCallum.
Look at how hard the Titans are working just to try to get into that scoring.
Lindgren, 4 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists,
This
2 steals.
This is her kind of game because it doesn't matter the height of the game or the pressure of the game. She's played this way every time she steps on the court. So those kind of players love this stuff.
Tryon back in the game. Emma Lindgren making her family watching in Winter, South Dakota, and down in Orlando, Florida, happy tonight. Her team leads by 5. Bab with the ball. Here's Lindgren, top of the key. Just missed from there. Thinking about it again. Thinking about driving. She will drive.
There we go. Thank you.
Knocked out of bounds and foul.
Foul. We'll take it.
So Lindgren to the line, 67%. Titans' third best free throw shooter by percentages. But she's got such a nice stroke. Easy stroke. She's better than that 67%. Good rotation. Good. Belos comes back into the game, and Gass comes back into the game. Clayberg and Bindi, the 2 senior leaders, will go into the game. Jana Lacken. Titans don't know who's going where. So Lacken comes off the floor. Titans will be a little bit lacking for the next few minutes until she gets back on.
Jeez, how long did that take you to get that one?
About 2 seconds. Lindgren puts the Titans up 7.
All right, just slow them down here. Just get in front. There. Oh, that was almost a travel.
There's Bryant up to Jensen. Almost a travel.
Another travel.
Tryon
can't
finds
give that.
Darnell from the corner.
Oh, there we go. We'll
Darnell
take
misses
it.
everything. Bindi gets the rebound, gets slammed into by Bryant, and then the foul.
That's that track and softball body that she's got there.
That was a great closeout by Gas.
Good call. And Binty about traveled, trying to get into Bab because Bab wasn't looking. Bab brings it up, left-hand dribble, middle of the court, under 3 minutes. Until it's Coach Volker, 10-minute.
Coach Volker, really?
Or Mayor Volker.
Coach Volker.
Mayor Volker time.
There you go, got a
There's
layup.
Lindgren.
Oh.
Coach Fechner likes how she's playing tonight. He hasn't pulled her. She doesn't need the rest.
Oh, no.
She plays at a high level for a long time. Trying to drive, gets turned away. 8 seconds in the shot clock. Bendy, good look. Driving, throws it up. No good. And they're going to...
Don't have to travel.
I was watching the shot clock. They didn't start it or stop it. That was a hard... You have to get possession. Three-pointer, get us. Good.
They needed that one bad.
Yeah, they needed that one really bad. So Bab brings it up. Here's Belas. Risky pass.
It was.
Bab comes away with it after it pinballs off a few players. Bendy, that's a long three. Quick catch and shoot.
Wow.
Oh my, 30-second timeout.
That was
by
from
Coach Mayer of Harrisburg.
That was from your house almost.
30-second timeout. I don't know who calls it. We wanted to get to this really quickly because not a lot of people know this.
What's that?
Okay, there is no reseating.
No.
You do not get reseated.
No,
So
if
you're in your slot. That means.
So if the
explain it to us.
If the Sturgis Scoopers, the 16 seed, upsets the Brandon Valley Lynx, the number 1 seed,
then it's going to be a 16, and the Titans win at 8. Then it's going to be a 16 versus an 8.
Yes. So yes, I mean or even give Harrisburg 2. I mean, either the 8 or 9 is playing the 16 or whoever wins between that. Right now, there has been no upset.
So basically, it is just a plain single elimination 16-team tournament, and you just play it out.
Yes.
That's the easiest way to do it.
Exactly.
Sweet 16 in the NCAA tournament, it's the same thing.
I would love to see Class AA go to just a Final Four, not necessarily 8, but 4. But since there's only 20 teams, it's fine 8 in Class A where there's 50-some teams, and Class B where there's 100 and some. But just make it a Final Four. Let's just do it like they do the college Final Four.
Fun.
And then it makes it more special when you get there. And there's Bryant, kicks it out to Nedved, wide open.
Back-to-back threes.
Good. Second in a row for her. Titans really collapsing on that inside, so 90 seconds to go. Bendy just hit one from there. I thought she's going to pull the trigger. Just didn't have her footing down right.
Nope, she wanted that one.
Emma Lindgren hands it off to Van Lacken. JVL going to drive. Throws it up. No good. Rebound Meyer. They're going to call that on Lindgren. So that'll be Lindgren's second, I believe. No, her first. Team first. Team second. 2 on the Titans, 3 on the Tigers. Bab and Clayberg back into the game. Gass and Belas go to the bench. So 121. If you're worried about a lead,
that's right. Good job, John.
Jump ball is going to go to
the
Tigers, but that just means the Titans get the arrow switched in their favor.
We have a listener that just texted me or is watching the game, and they said nobody wants a Final Four. I'm like, okay. I won't tell my source who that was, but
it wasn't that. I was over at your place the other night, and
what's that?
You had a card from Hickory in Indiana.
Well, yeah, that's.
And I said, "What's this?" And you said, "John Ganshaw went all the way to Hickory, and he brought me this measly postcard." And I said, "You should be happy with whatever you get."
I'm always happy with whatever John Ganshaw gets.
This could be a steal number 3 by Lindgren. She's got Bab.
Take it off.
Lindgren going to take it herself in a foul. Emma Lindgren came to play tonight.
No, and I always get cookies from John and Lori for Christmas.
Way to break the excitement there.
I was crying. I mean,
I don't know. I'm excited about cookies.
Only if Mr. Bindy makes them, maybe.
Well, but yeah, Mr. Bindy makes good cookies too. He does.
Lindgren, great rotation. Good. 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Flanagan and Durnell back into the game. And Tryon and Jensen will go to the bench. 5-point lead for the Titans. Don't get too excited over a 5-point lead because they led by 7 in the first game here, and it was all Titans in the fourth quarter. Here's Nedved bringing it up. Bab on her. Under a minute to go. Shot clock, game clock is fine. Titans still 22 on the shot clock. In the corner, this is Flanagan. Finds Bryant. Bryant, get us three in a row? Nope, just off the front of the rim.
All right, let's get
You
one
notice
here.
these Tigers, even when the Titans get the rebound, still trying to get the basketball.
Yeah.
Bindi, great fake there. She just made it from there.
Yes!
Runner! Good, 28-21. This was the score at halftime of the first game,
was.
just the other way around.
Yep, it was.
So here's Geddes.
Now we got to get back.
Geddes
Get back.
finds Flanagan. Flanagan do a cutting Geddes, and then
Good
out
defense.
to Durnell. And Nedved just waiting for that three. Great closeout by Clayburgh. 15 on the game clock. Shot clock is off. Bryant in the corner. Down low. And
Oh,
Bryant gets bailed out.
well, she wasn't even. She's looking to pass that
Foul
one.
on Bindi. That's her second.
Fouls on number 5, Vinny.
So Gas is going to come in for her. And then McCallum is going to come in for Bryant. Bryant, we noticed the same as last time, just plays hard. Titans still at 3 fouls, so they have a foul to give.
Can't give up an open look here. We got to go to the halftime.
Great job by Babb and company to clog that up. 7 seconds,
Good
down to
defense.
5. This is Durnell. 3 seconds, driving, throws it up.
Thank
No
you.
good.
Oh.
And the offensive
Oh,
rebound is
thank
missed.
you.
Keep an eye on that. Halftime. Last game, 28-21 in favor of the Tigers. 28-21 tonight in favor of the Titans. Let's get royalty up here and
Okay, well, let
tell Mayor Volker we're ready for him.
I will.
Everybody's good. Everybody's fine.
Les trying to interview the mayor off the. You just go ahead and tell Les you're here to talk to me and not him. How are you, Mayor Volker?
Doing good.
Good. Tell us a little bit about yourself, where you grew up, what your family is doing. Your daughter just wrestled in the state tournament. Congratulations to Emery making the podium. Tell us a little bit about you.
Yeah, so I grew up right outside of T here. Went to school in T. That was before T school district, so all the T kids went to Lenox for high school. So
Yep.
went to Lenox and USD after that. And
That's too
here we-
bad, but we're forgiving.
I know, Lenox, USD, 0 for 2, I know.
And you have a high schooler and a middle schooler, a couple of wrestlers.
Yeah, I got 3 wrestlers, so I've got
3.
Like you said, I've got Emery, who just placed in the state tournament. Very proud of her. She's worked really hard towards that. And then Brady in middle school, he's a 7th grader, and we've got Jana in 4th grades.
Who's Jana's teacher?
Jana's teacher, Miss Pickett.
Okay.
Miss Pickett. And they are buddies.
I will be Miss Pickett for 3 days in a month or so.
Oh goodness! All right,
I'll
well,
get to know her well.
watch out.
When is election for you, and are there any city councilors up anytime soon for re-election?
Yeah, so our council, we go half at a time. So my seat as mayor, as well as 3 city council seats, will be up for election in spring of 2027.
Okay, ways off. Are you you interested in staying in there?
If my neighbors will have me,
Okay.
I'm thinking I'll probably run for another term.
Good. That's good news. You've done a great job.
Thank you.
So we have some questions from the public, and a lot is happening. Okay, we have new park equipment getting put in.
Yep.
Band shelter. That's really exciting. A dog park. I've got someone that wants to sponsor the dog park. I'll have to talk to you about it soon.
Yeah.
A pickleball court, 3 pickleball courts. It's not tennis, it's just pickleball, right?
Correct.
And did I miss anything? There's a lot of stuff going on.
No, you got it. So the new equipment's going in the main park. We took the old equipment out,
Donated it to or sold it to Hurley.
We sold it to Hurley for $1. So
Okay.
So Hurley came up, a bunch of volunteers. You know, they definitely earned it getting that old equipment out of there.
Yes.
They're going to take it to their park there and get some more use out of it.
Good.
And then our equipment's going to be in. They're starting in the spring. It's going to be
Okay.
kind of that spongy, rubbery stuff
Oh,
on the
great.
bottom. Yep. And so we don't get rocks and wood chips everywhere. And
Good.
and good for strollers, that kind of thing.
East Side Park, I had someone wanted to know, when is that going to start? When is that going to finish?
Yeah, East Side Park has been a thorn in my side for a long time. The trouble is that the land that we own over there, it doesn't drain very well.
Okay.
And so if we plant grass, it just washes away.
Okay.
So we just started working with the landowner outside the city limits who's agreed to let us kind of dig a drainage channel on his land so that can drain, so that we can build a park there that would be a park similar in nature to like the fish park at the north end of town,
Okay.
and would also include a dog park.
Good. Do you notice the students got free Culver's or free Chick-fil-A tonight? You see that?
I did see that.
Coach Fechner talked him into donating about 150 sandwiches along with the bank.
That's great. What a salesman.
Yeah. He could sell the next park equipment for you. No, I'm kidding.
There we go.
Culver's, Jersey Mike's, and Quick Star. How are all those coming along? They coming along just fine, just waiting for the weather to warm up?
Yeah, more or less. Culver's, I think they're in full swing. I think they wanted to get on it, so they're going. Quick Star, I believe they're supposed to start construction in the spring. Once things thaw out a little bit. And Jersey Mike's, I suppose they can kind of go in whenever their building's done.
Yeah,
so.
there is. I had a Quick Star employee ask me, have they started that Quick Star in T? And I said no, and they said it'll be done in about 6 weeks when we start it. So they don't mess around, do they?
No, they don't. No, it's going up in a hurry.
This will be like 12 or 13 in the Sioux Falls area already. So there's Quick Stars everywhere.
Yeah.
Is that where we're going to see our future growth? Is it going to be out by the interstate mainly? For
the short
places
term,
like Culver's and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think for the short term, if you're a business owner, I think you want to capture the interstate traffic coming in and out of town. So I think those areas are going to fill up first. Your restaurants, those sorts of things. We're focusing as a city. We're focusing on trying to get more of those sorts of things. In T proper. Yep. But it makes sense logically for a business owner to want to be out where the traffic is.
I had a question from a young man that's in attendance tonight. His name is Len. He's right across from me, Len DeYoung. He wants to know, is he still your favorite councilman?
Speaking of thorns in my side, Lynn is and always has been and always will be my favorite member of the city council.
And how is that new indoor park coming up out there? We've heard a little bit about it. Is there any traction, anything happening new with the effort, what they call it, Victory Center or whatever?
Yeah. So that we're still working on. We had a bit of a setback with the legislature last year. They did some things with property taxes that makes it difficult for towns like T to do something really ambitious. So we're working toward that. There's actually a bill sitting on the governor's desk right now he may sign that would allow people to vote for the ability to undertake extra projects.
Okay.
And additional funding for it. So we're watching that one.
The interchange, the bridge, it's going to look just like 41st Street, right?
Correct.
And when will that be done? I know they're already starting on that.
Oh yeah, they're hammering away on it. It's supposed to be, as far as I remember, it was supposed to be like summer fall of 27.
Okay.
So it's not gonna be this year yet.
Right. This is another question from a community member. The trees that are getting cut down. Can you explain why we're getting so many trees cut down?
Yeah, they're ash trees, the emerald ash borer, the pest that it eats away at the insides of the trees. They become unstable, they die, and then they fall down and they can damage property. Sure. They can hurt people. So they're going down. It was really unfortunate because ash trees are great shade trees.
Yeah, they are.
So it really sucks, but it's an invasive pest that eats them out, and there's just nothing.
When they're free, they can come remove the one in my front yard and make my wife happy.
There we go.
I think Titans Tavern, the volleyball court. How's that coming along?
Yeah, that's coming along good. So the vision for but the volleyball courts there exist actually on a city park, and the volleyball courts are staying for now for the short term. Eventually, they will go. The idea there is to build, sort of a green space, more of a central park type area that people can come and do things.
Okay.
what we realized this year is that some of the vision we had for that was duplicating with the kind of the band stage we wanted to build at the main park. So it was like, well, do we really need to build 2 stages at one time? And so we decided to put that off for a while. So
good.
volleyball survives for the time being.
Where's the band stage going to go in the main park?
Yeah, so where the trailers set up for Teapot Days, we're just going to build a permanent stage there. That way, the Saturdays in the Park people, the chamber when they do their Saturdays in the Park can use it. Obviously, for Teapot Days, we can have some permanent power and other
that's
hookups
exciting.
there. Yeah.
And I didn't even think why all of these that's going on right now. Why are they happening now? The dog park, the pickleball courts, the band. Why is that now?
It's happening now because we've been building infrastructure for so long. You know, we've been doing things that nobody really likes to talk about that much. You know, water lines, sewer pipes, that kind of thing. You know, in the last 5-10 years, that's all we've really been able to do. This year, we don't have any big projects going. You know, everything for the 85th Street Bridge is dominating everything, and we've spent what we needed to for our portion of that. And so we looked at the budget this year and said, okay, let's focus on the people that are living in town now, and what can we do to help make things better for them. So that's where all this is coming from, is we focus on quality of life.
I've been here 23, 24 years. I can say this is probably about the most exciting time to live in T is now, with all this stuff coming, with all the restaurants and the bank, and just great time to live in T. And you're watching over it all for us. Thank you.
Well, not a problem. I think that for me, the most exciting time to live in T was when I was like 13 and we had the whip and whirl still. That was the most exciting time to live in T.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us. I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to talk much about you, but we had a lot to
talk about me anyway.
Okay. Thanks, Mayor Volker.
All right. Thanks.
Mayor Casey Volker. I'm so excited to have him join us and just explain all of these things that are going on. And I hope I covered everybody that asked questions for me. I hope I represented you well. And he forgot his car keys up here, but he's got them now. Okay, Titans back in action. 7-point lead, matches their largest of the night so far. Bab thinks about it from the corner, doesn't drive, stops. Harrisburg winning the rebound battle. Not bad, 20-16. Lindgren from the corner. Count it! And the foul! Emma Lindgren starts the second half.
That's the way to come out of the halftime.
Big smile on her face. Her team leads by 10.
Well, and Harrisburg changed it up defensively and went to a 2-3 zone, and we had to hit the outside shot.
Lindgren 3 of 4, 4 of 5.
And obviously it was well contested.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a foul on it, so it wasn't a wide open
And
triple.
Noah Watson wasn't even in here to see it. He was at the snack shack.
Man.
This is Nedved with the ball. She's going to find their best shooter from distance, Durnell. Durnell into the corner to try. Straight up. Go the Titans. That's all right. Didn't foul. Basket by McCallum. And Lindgren is going to bring it up right-hand side of the court. Right-handed dribble. Her 10 points. Leads all Titans. In to Bindi. Out to Bab. Off the front of the rim. Rebound Van Lacken. A rebound. A basket. Good for Van Lacken. She got a dribble to kind of position herself a little bit better. And then throw it up. Bindi almost with the steal. Titans need to get back. As Flanagan brings up the basket. Gets to the net.
Give up an open three.
Try on. Wide open three. No good off the front of the rim. It's going to be a rebound by Nedved.
Got a box
New
out.
shot clock. Out to Durnell. Side. Three-pointer. Good by Durnell. And the Tigers have answered each of the last 2 baskets by the Titans. But the Titans lead by 8. It is Bindi. Good!
Yes!
Great rotation. Great shot. Anna Bindi is up to 11 points.
What I like about her 11 points, though, she's shot the ball 10 times tonight. And that's what a senior in her last possible game with confidence comes out and does. So she isn't hesitant. Every shot she's taken so far has been confident. That doesn't mean it's going in, but it makes it a lot more likely to go in if it's a confident shot.
She's ready to shoot.
And like I was talking to Dad before at halftime, he said she's better at the out or the further ones than the close-up ones.
Titans don't need to pack it in that
great
much.
answer.
They just gave a wide open 3 to Tryon. That's 2 wide open threes that they've given up last 2 possessions.
Back and forth we go.
Here's Lindgren. She just made one from here. Good! Emma Lindgren buries the three-pointer. The Titans have hit 3 3-pointers in the third quarter. And then the steal by Babb. And up to Lindgren. Closing out his try-on. Lindgren left-handed, no good.
Great left hand.
Bendy just needs to get back. No, doesn't need to pick up her third foul this early.
Lindgren was kind of out of position there. She kind of had an awkward position at the basket.
Lead is by 11.
Get on her. Yep, get on her.
Titans need to chase Durnall off the three-point
Yep,
line.
there we go. Good ball.
Nowhere to go. Van Lacken.
Oh, wow.
A fortunate bounce off the hand.
Was.
Yes.
Gets into the hands of Flanagan, fouled by Clayburg. And so we've got Clayburg with 1, Bindi and Van Lacken each with 2 for the Titans. 2 for Tryon, 2 for Nedved, and 1 apiece for Flanagan and McCallum. And it'll be Flanagan from the free throw line, 49% on the year. Good looking form.
Tigers 5 for 5 from the line tonight. Is that correct?
They
missed one.
They did
miss
miss
one.
one.
Yeah, they missed one.
So
Every shot has looked really good from the line for them.
yeah, they are 4 of 5. Both teams were 3 of 4 in the first quarter.
I may have jinxed that. No, I was going to apologize to her.
Here's Van Lacken. She finds Babb up the court. Titans are very quickly. Babb, top of the key. Finds Clayburg. Clayburg's got it if she wants it. She doesn't. She goes to Van
Get in
Lacken.
there.
Turn around by her just off the back of the rim. Lindgren doesn't foul. This is McCallum. McCallum to Flanagan.
To jump
And
off.
that's going to be a travel. If
Whoa.
boy.
Wow.
Van Lacken just showing versatility. Like she can go down in the post and make it look good. She can shoot from 3 and make it look good.
Absolutely.
She can find teammates and make it look good. She's
7 points.
She's just a baller.
Bindi, that's her third foul. So we'll see how long she's on the bench for it. I think if the Titans keep this lead up by 9, it keeps her maybe on the bench.
Oh, great
And
inbound.
no good.
There you go.
Blocked by Lindgren. So 3 steals to go with 1 block. Lindgren in her game and a half against these Tigers. 9 steals. Van Lacken, no hesitation.
Yes.
3-pointer good! On the dime from Van Lacken. And the Titans, biggest lead of the night.
Yes.
12 points. As their bench comes off and gives high fives. Go ahead, Les.
I got some other scores from earlier tonight. Brandon Valley is now punched their ticket to state. They beat Sturgis 52-24.
Congrats to the Lynxes, as Les calls them. The
That's
Lynxes.
right, the Lynxes. The Mitchell Colonels are going to the state tournament, 52-42 over the Spearfish Spartans.
Is that an upset, Les?
No, that's a 7 over a 10.
Okay.
No.
I knew they were close.
Yep. The Rapid City Stevens Raiders are 38-24 over Yankton Gazelles.
Yankton's another team that's been playing really good.
Yep.
Beat the Titans by 12 late. So
Peyton Burkhart and the Aberdeen not Roncalli. That would be bad. No, Aberdeen
that's
Golden.
a sin in
That
Aberdeen.
is. That's
in the
right.
Hub
No.
City.
No, Peyton Burkhart and her Aberdeen Golden Eagles are going to state.
Good.
55-38 over Rapid City Central.
Very well deserved. Titans played them close, lost by 10, but congratulations for Peyton Burkhart, your buddy.
That's right. Washington Warriors are going to state over Roosevelt, 53-42.
Hey, good fight by Roosevelt.
Yep, it was
staying close in that one. Washington's got a heck of a team.
They were down 6 in the late third.
Wow.
Sioux Falls Jefferson is going to state over
wow.
Huron, 64-52, a 6 over 11. So the state tournament is only 2 more tickets need to be punched.
Well, we talked about it, and we both agreed that it would be chalk, meaning
We thought.
all the top seeds would win. So far, that's played out.
Yep.
And Harrisburg Tigers looking to get the upset tonight. Almost stolen. That was Gas in there on the backside. It's Gas, Lindgren, Clayburg, Van Lacken, and Babb for the Titans. And then it is Durnell, Tryon, Nedved, and Bryant and McCallum
get out
for
of
the
there.
Tigers. That looks good. It is. Don't
They've
let
hit some
Durnell get hot.
Big threes.
That is.
Titans have hit some big threes in the third quarter. Good job by the Tigers not letting this one get away. They're answering. Titans, I believe, have 4 threes in the quarter. Harrisburg has 3.
Right
Here's
back
Babb after the pass from Gas. She's going to find Emma Lindgren. Gas, top of the key. Now she's going to drive. Her 5'11" frame. Just great job by Bryant.
Yeah,
just to
Bryant
reach
played
in and
great
take
defense.
it away.
Yep.
Clayburg almost picked up the charge there.
Yep.
No good. Here comes Bryant bringing it across. One of 2 seniors for the Tigers. Van Lacken on her. Tryon's got Clayburg
There we
on
go.
her.
We got
This
her.
is Durnell.
Yep.
And Emma Lindgren
Great
for the
drive.
steal, and Durnell just took it in for her
Titans-
5th straight point.
Titans with a lack of backside help, a little
Yeah.
seeing the ball there.
Now you're going to see Belos come in for Lindgren. Clayberg, this is going to be a little strong. It is.
That away,
Great
that
rebound
away.
for Gass,
Oh.
but ball gets away. Bryant in the right place at the right time. Here comes Geddes, driving, nowhere to go. And it's going to be timeout time.
Oh, no, it missed the layup.
Geddes is going to get the rebound. Basket back in. That's 7 in a row for the Tigers. They're back down to within 5.
Yep.
It was just 11 not too long ago. Here's Van Lacken, thinks about it, turns it away. Bab now 9 feet away, nowhere to go for her. Just gets it knocked away and then knocked to the ground and no
Whoa,
call.
Wow.
Goodness, that could have been a foul on 2 different
Good
players.
defense by Van Lacken there, just to slow her up and make her.
And
pull it
Clayberg has
out.
got to, if your player gets by you, got to go out.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. McCallum
Wow.
gets the 8th point in a row for the Tigers. Bab getting knocked to the floor wasn't a foul. I guess that was.
That's right. And that was a good rebound by McCollum. Just puts it back in.
Great run here by the Tigers, though, after the Titans extended that lead to just go at it. Like they haven't, there was no fear in them right now. So
1 possession game now.
good basketball.
McCallum looking to improve the free throw shooting of the Tigers. She's not going to. It's going to go off the back rim. Great rebound. Van Lacken, her 6th on the night.
There
And
we go.
that's,
Thank
you
you.
got to call that. Either if it's not a foul, it's a trip.
It's unfortunate for her
Yep.
there because
Right.
she was standing her ground.
That was on McCallum, her 2nd. So Bindi will come back in for Van Lacken.
Bindi with 3 fouls here. This is crucial for her to stay aggressive.
Yep.
Comes in at 2:38. Does Bindi with her 3 fouls. And so see how that plays out. Clayberg wide open. She can make this all night long.
Yes.
And she does.
You know, the good thing about the Titans, they're playing with confidence, and that's going to be a
Steal
steal.
number 4 by Van Lindgren. She just needs to slow this up. Oh, great.
Nice
Great go
move.
through Lindgren.
So
That's
good.
a Euro step, my
Wow.
friends.
That was pretty by Lindgren there.
Lead back up to 8.
Oh,
She is playing outstanding
and the
tonight.
Titans answer
And they're
by 5
dancing in the
straight.
streets in Winter, South Dakota.
Good defense by Lindgren there.
2 minutes to play, 3rd quarter.
Can't
Skip
give-
pass
can't give her
to
a shot.
Tryon. Tryon now going to drive on Clayberg. Spins
talking
around,
about the
no
3
travel
seconds.
Called. Brian
Oh, nice
Bryant
move.
driving, throws up a tough shot. It's
Wow.
going to roll in front of their student section of the Tigers. 6-point lead by the Titans. Lindgren now going to drive, throws up that
Oh,
shot. No
whoa.
good, no foul.
Wow.
3 fouls for the Titans, 2 for the Tigers.
All right, good. Here we go. Good.
90 seconds
take
left.
Take that next pass away. Oh,
Coach Mayer calls a timeout. Timeout situation. Just 2 for the Tigers, 4 for the Titans. And so, Emma Lindgren having a game.
Wow.
Jana Van Lacken, the Titans representative on the all
ESD.
ESD team. She said she's very confident coming into this one. She trusts her teammates, trusts her coaches a lot. Coach Fechner was very confident coming in. She said they had a great week of practice. It's easy to focus on one team, and she definitely wants to play at the next level. I said, where would you go? Where would you like to go ultimately if you could have your dream school? SDSU was listed first.
Wow.
She also has Creighton, USD, Nebraska. She's been talking to Augie a little bit. That would be a great destination as well.
Good fit.
And I asked her what would going to state mean to her, and she said she went there 2 years ago with her mom, but not as a player.
No.
And
her
so
mom-
she wants
no,
to experience
mom
it as
was
a
the
player.
coach.
And her favorite play
What's that?
is an assist
All right.
or receiving a good pass for a score.
Love it.
And
All right, got to take a 3. They've got to take the 3s away. I mean, I don't know. They're
any
gonna post-
restaurant, Texas Roadhouse.
Oh,
for
that's
her.
awesome.
She loves their ribs.
Oh, I love
So-
it.
oh, my
Oh,
goodness.
Lack
gracious.
of moving the feet there.
Well, it's Bindi doesn't want to pick up her 4th.
Yeah.
You give up that point to keep your fouls. And almost a turnover. Clayberg
good.
tracks it down into the corner. Van Lacken on the left side. 1 minute on the clock. Van Lacken sets the screen. Gets it back from Bindi. 3-pointer is going to be off to the left. Bindi's in good
Nice.
position. Bindi gets the rebound. Misses it. And no foul. And Coach
Nope.
Clayberg is wondering why that wasn't called.
Go get out.
And there's a
Get
ball
out.
going to be
Oh.
thrown almost out of bounds. Durnell tracks it down barely. 45 game clock, 25 shot clock.
All right, can't get Bryant to look inside here.
4-point lead,
Nice
Bryant's.
double.
And they might.
Jump
They're gonna
ball.
call jump ball possession here, Tigers. So the shot clock is going to stay at 20. Lengren's going to come back in for Bendy. Good move. Getting her to the bench with her 3 fouls.
Got a little. Oh, we got a Piper Bending sighting.
Flanagan back in, Nedved back in, Piper Benning in for the first time tonight. I was watching her pregame. She was making some deep threes. She's a good 3-point shooter for the Titans.
She's gonna be in there for defensive purposes here for a minute.
Boy, you make that pass around Emma Lindgren.
Yeah,
Here-
I can't get
Here's
out of there.
Durnell, high
Wow.
arcing 3. It's going to cut this to 1. Shot clock's off. Game clock at 30. And now Clayberg is going to take the long 3 off the right side of the rim. That is just an effort rebound
Yes, that was.
by Jana Van
And got a
Lacken.
wide open layup.
And
There
there's
we
a
go.
foul.
Great
20
play by
seconds
Bab.
to go.
Just good vision by JC there, passing up the 3-pointer.
JVL going and running down her 6th rebound. I didn't think she had a prayer in it.
I thought that shot was a little quick by Ellie Clayberg there, but I mean, great hustle by Jana to keep that alive.
So Lindgren 4 of 5 on the night. Goes to the free throw line. Good. Puts her team up by 2, and I think this is going to be Van Lacken has 2 fouls.
All
She's
right,
going
we
to
got
go
Speed
to the
for
bench
speed.
for Bilas. 20 seconds to go. Bilas, Coach Beckner calls her their stopper on defense.
Yep, we got
Emma
four.
Lindgren makes both again.
We got 4 quick guards over
6 for
out
7.
there tonight, right now. We got to just slow them down.
Titans do have a foul to give if they
There
want to
you
go
go.
that route, boy. And then they call that foul on Lindgren. We've had some touchy fouls both ways. We've had some hard fouls not called both ways.
Yep.
But we're not on the floor. We're up here in the cheap seats watching.
Yep.
Nedved
Best seats in the
inbounds
house.
it to get us.
All right.
10
Get
seconds on the
get
shot
under
clock.
now.
Bilas really playing defense hard on Geddes. Geddes, keep it the
Ah.
whole way. Try on 3, goes to the top of the key. Durnell's going to have an open 3. No, she's not.
Yes,
Now
good
it's gonna be
defense.
drive.
Good defense.
Good block by Benning. No call. Titans
That was good defense.
enter the third quarter. Up 3 points.
Tigers 47. Titans.
And so we got to do trivia real quick, gentlemen. In honor of Chick-fil-A, we got some Chick-fil-A questions. What's the most popular thing ordered at Chick-fil-A? Is it their nuggets? Is it a Chick-fil-A sandwich? Or is it a Chick-fil-A fries?
Sandwich.
Sandwich says less.
I think it's sandwich, but I'm going to go nuggets.
No, it's a sandwich for sure.
It is a sandwich.
Okay.
So Griff 1, less 1. Number 2, the first Chick-fil-A, where was it? Was it in Hapeville, Georgia? Was it in Anadarko, Oklahoma? Or was it in Maxwell, Tennessee?
I'll go Tennessee.
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
It was actually in Hapeville, Georgia. You're all wrong.
Wow.
Number 3, what year did Chick-fil-A start? 1967, 1977, or 1987?
77.
87.
Rick?
I'm going 87 also.
67. You're all
Whoa.
wrong.
Oh.
What's the highest? They have the highest average per unit. And what is that average? Meaning, what is their store gross on average? Over 4 million, over 7 million, or over 9 million per store?
Gonna say 7 mil.
I'll go 9.
Okay.
I'm going 9.
Griff 2, less 1. Rick 1. It's over 9 million a year. Last question. There's 2 states that doesn't have a Chick-fil-A. Which state does not have a Chick-fil-A? Hawaii, Vermont, or Montana?
Montana.
Okay.
Vermont.
Okay.
Montana.
It's Vermont.
Woo.
It is Rick and Griff. We'll do our tiebreaker question in a little bit. Les, you are out of it.
Oh.
Here's Bab now driving.
Yes. Oh, come on,
Just
Stevie.
misses it. Van Lacken knocks it out of bounds off the hands of Flanagan. So it is Tiger basketball. 7:30 to go. They're
Now-
down 3.
Now we gotta slow them down. We're trying to take some time off the clock.
Here's Tryon bringing it up the court.
can't
Finds
give her a shot.
Durnell in the corner. Clayberg closes
How
on
did we lose
her.
her?
Tryon wide open, top of the key, bangs it home, 3-pointer.
That's 2 wide open
They're
for her.
they're just getting a lot of wide open shots, and that seems what they knocked out of bounds. They say it's off of Emma Lindgren. Tiger basketball. First half, 28-21. But it has been the Tigers have outscored the Titans by 7 here in the second half. Kind of actually an exact opposite of what happened last game.
Exactly.
So this is Geddes, top of the key. She's going to shoot wide open 3 off the front of the rim.
Get her
No
up.
good.
Yeah.
And
That's 3
McCallum with the
seconds.
ball. It's got to be a jump. It is.
Yeah.
Stays with Harrisburg.
The ease that Harrisburg is breaking our press is giving them wide open looks too.
Yes.
Like they're doing a really good job of handling the ball and handling the pressure.
Yep.
And they're ending up, we're kind of scattered in the defense, and that's allowing some wide open looks.
Yeah, that was another wide open look. Now it's going to be McCallum driving. Nowhere to go.
Wow.
Baseline. That's on JVL. So it is Van Lacken. I don't know how many Van Lacken has. I think
3. 3.
Okay.
That's her third.
So new shot clock for Harrisburg. Inbounds it to McCallum. This is Darnell. That is going to be good. 2 straight threes. Wide open for the Tigers. Here comes Bindi. Looking to tie it up. No, she'll drive baseline. Throws it up. No
Thank
good.
you.
She goes to the free throw line. Does Bindi. 63% for her on the year. Looking to bring this one to within 1 now. It's the Titans by 11 in the third quarter. Now it's Harrisburg by 3. So Bindi steps up. 2 big free throws in her last game here at Thunder Alley. Good. Titans have shot the free throws well. So has the Tigers. Timeout. Coach Fechner, T area. Tie-breaking question. How many locations of Chick-fil-A's are there? There is no Chick-fil-A in Vermont. There's also no Chick-fil-A in Alaska. How many locations overall is there?
Wow.
This is a T area FFA plant sale on May 9th. Sponsored timeout. Show up at the greenhouse May 9th. Take home some plants grown by the students here in T area. What do you say, guys?
Wow, that's a tough one. I don't even know where to.
I want to say hello to our basketball players listening out in Spearfish that left a little early to get a good night's sleep. I don't think that's a bad idea at all. And best of luck for the Titans. Rick, you're going. Les, you're going too. I decided I didn't want to leave at 6:30 and get home at 2 in the morning, so I'm going to watch on TV. It's
And
at what time?
lose an hour of sleep too.
Yeah. 3 o'clock? No,
4
4
o'clock.
o'clock.
4
our
o'clock
time.
Central. 4 o'clock Central.
You guys got a guess for me?
748.
Okay.
No
Griff?
idea.
Bindi nails it.
I'm going to go 749.
950.
It is Griff wins it. There's over 3,100.
Holy moly.
I would have won 950.
Well, you got disqualified as
darn it.
usual, Les.
Here we go. There we go. Let's get the,
McCallum out traveled. Kept her foot down, though.
All right,
Tryon is going to bring it across. Now pulls up left side of the free throw line. 1 point game. Tigers leading. And now that's just a clear out for Tryon. Pulls up over Van Lacken. Basket. Good. Mayer must have drawn that up in the timeout. Tigers lead by 3. Titans plenty of time for them. No reason to hurry. Now handoff is to Belos. Belos for Van Lacken. Van Lacken was waiting for it. Pull up from her. It's going to be short. No good. Rebound Flanagan. Lindgren almost with the steal. And now it's McCallum up to Flanagan.
travel.
This is Geddes. Sure looked like it. Geddes is going to drive. And Clayberg just gets the rebound almost. Tipped out to Babb. Babb brings the ball up the court. Titans still within 2. There's a travel there. It looks like Lindgren got away with. Turnaround basket. Good for her. Emma Lindgren not ready to go home. 20 points on the night.
Take it.
Shades of the Lincoln basketball game. I think she had 20 at halftime during that game. This is Geddes, right side of the court. 5:15 to go. Finds Tryon. Darnell is on the left side. It's just going to be feet got tangled up. Tryon went down. It's going to be on Belos. Titan student section lets them know what they think of the call.
Right.
Totally unbiased student section, of course.
About as unbiased as Les.
Les and O'Gorman. So Tryon will inbound it. She just had the drive where she pulled up. and made the shot. No travel there. Now she's going to drive.
There we
No
go.
good. And that's going to be knocked off of Belos by Flanagan. And the Knights are going to keep the ball. 28 on the shot clock. Is
Knights.
that right?
The Knights?
Wow, geez, come on.
Lesson's
These
got
are-
Knights on my mind.
Wow, come on. I'm sorry, Tiger fans. I really am.
Tryon will inbound it
Jeez.
to McCallum. Now it's down low to Flanagan.
Oh, push off.
Tigers haven't really tried to move it down low. Seems like they're
really.
trying to do that now. This is Geddes coming off the bench. She drives, nowhere to go. 10 seconds in the shot clock. Durnell is wide open down here. Belos sees that, closes out on her.
Get it, block,
Geddes
block,
gonna
block,
miss
block.
Good
everything
contest.
here.
There we go.
Oh,
And
There we
off
go.
of, so it was off. Van Lacken bounced it off of Flanagan, then it hit the ground, and then it hit
Okay.
Van Lacken.
from in the camera, it looked like it got
Yeah.
Jane on the foot.
Nedved goes in for Flanagan.
All right, here we go. We need a good offensive possession here.
So Tigers a little guard heavy. Titans trailing by 1, looking to retake the lead. Van Lacken posting up at the 10-foot line. Lindgren thought about it, passed it up, regrets that now. She's made 2 this second half. Belos gets the ball, brings it top of the key. There is
Oh, Bab was wide
Lindgren.
open.
15 seconds on the shot clock. Lindgren just going to take her time, finds Belos. 10 seconds on the shot clock.
Okay.
Clayberg thought about it. Van Lacken, top of the key. Van Lacken pulls the trigger. Deep shot, no good. Rebound. Tigers, boy, they do a good job boxing out. That was Taylor Nedved. So Tigers looking to improve on their 1-point lead. Back to Geddes.
I think there's been 33 near travels in the last 2 minutes.
Exactly.
Fine Durnell. Tryon now down low. Lindgren
Great
almost with a
catch.
steal. Geddes 3-pointer. Up and no good. A rebound
Good job,
by Clayberg. She does a good job. And then a great pass. Here comes JVL. Boy, she's dribbling the ball way out in front of her. She's lucky she didn't get it plucked. Lindgren, she'll take that 3.
Yes!
Bang! Off the back of the rim. Gives her Titans a 2-point lead. 3:30 to go. Tigers are not done. This is Tryon. Top of the key, slowing it down.
We have fun yet, gentlemen?
Nedved on the right. No, I'm too stressed out.
I
McCallum,
know. Oh, yo, yes,
McCallum
there we go.
throws it away. Trying to find Durnell cutting. Just throws it to the Harrisburg bench. Belos comes out. Bindi and her 4 fouls check into the game. Bindi with 10 points. And now into the game for the Tigers. You've got McCallum, Flanagan, and Nedved, and Tryon, and Durnell. So they're original starters tonight. 3 minutes to go. Titans leading by 2.
Better way in, Ellie.
Clayberg is
Get
due.
in there.
Runner for her. No good. Rebound almost to Anna Bindi. Boy, if she'd have been another couple inches taller. Here is Tryon. Tigers would take the 1-point lead. No good.
Yes.
Another rebound by Clayberg.
Two
Now
points.
here come the Titans. Finds Van Lacken. Van Lacken fakes right, moves left. Finds Bab. Top of the key.
Here we go, get
Here's
it.
Bindi. Biggest shot of her career. Off the front of the rim. Rebound Van Lacken. Van Lacken throws it up. Might have been blocked. She wants a foul. She's not going to get it either. 2:30 to go. Here come the
good.
Tigers. They're looking to tie it or take the 1-point lead.
Get out of
Durnell
there.
from the corner.
Short.
No good off the front of the rim, but it's a rebound by McCallum. Finds the driving Durnell. Basket good. She'll go to the free throw line where she's 36% on the year, 57-57.
Nice.
I was just going to say the last 2 possessions for the Tigers, they've really taken quick shots, and that's not what has got them here.
No.
It's being patient and
Yep.
moving at that one extra
Yep.
pass. And there they got that offensive rebound. We're able to find the cutter and the layup. So just great recognition there.
Yep.
They give up 42 a night. They've given up 57 tonight. Titans give up 50 a night. They've also given up 57.
A good game.
Back and forth game, just what we thought it would be. The Titans kind of peaked a little early with that third quarter 11-point lead. The foul situation, 3 for the Titans, 1 for the Tigers. You know, that can work in the opposite of direction of what you think. If you get down, you're under a minute, you got to foul a lot to get them to go to the free throw line. Timeout situation, 2 for the Tigers, 2 for the Titans.
Good timeout by Coach Spector to set up an offensive play on the offensive end to get us.
Lindgren, 23 points. Bindi, 13 points. Van Lacken with 10 for the Tigers. Durnell, 16. Tryon, 10. And then 4 for Nedved, 4 for McCallum, 6 for Flanagan. This is Durnell to the free throw line. 36% on the year. Good. Boy, they've really shot their free throws well tonight.
Yes, they
And
have.
now it's the Tigers lead by 1. Handoff is to Babb. Clayberg cuts through. Watch for Clayberg on the screen. This is Emma Lindgren. Loses the ball for a second. Going to go up. Flips it in. No good. A little strong. No good there. Another strong rebound
That is a strong
by
rebound.
Flanagan. And here come the Tigers. Not wasting any time. But it's Babb, and it's going to go the Titans' way.
They're
Yeah.
keeping the ball in the right hand there by the point guard, Coster.
Noah Watson is in agreement with that call.
Uh,
The Augustana sophomore, the kick. I believe it was on Nedved.
try on, wasn't it? Or maybe it was Nedved.
Go to the Titans. Emma Lindgren will inbound it to Babb. Babb, 2 points, 7 assists for Babb tonight. Van Lacken out on the wing. Gives it back to Babb. Here's Bindi. Corner 3. Rotation is good.
Yes!
Bindi! Count it!
Yes!
Bindi puts the Titans up 2. 95 seconds to go. 2 timeouts for Harrisburg.
That was a call by Coach Spector for Babb.
2 for the Titans.
For Bendy to hit that 3.
The place comes alive after the Bindi 3 from the corner. Durnell going to drive it in.
Yeah.
And a blocking foul.
Who else but Emma Lindgren trying to draw that charge
Yeah,
there.
that's right. Yep.
And actually really moved her feet well on it, I thought.
Coach Beckner wants to talk about that call. That was, I think that was the old, if you're up 2, you don't get it. If you're down 2, you're going to get that call. Here's Durnell, just made the 1 free throw, 36% on the year. Makes that one, looking to tie this game. Each team's going to get probably 2 or 3 possessions to the end of this game. So this one is a big one. Bunny, Durnell, 3 for 3.
You know, this is kind of what you're expecting for an 8 and 9
yes,
game.
you are. Yes.
Isn't it?
Yep, you are. Yep.
So Durnell makes 3, ties it at 60. Titans will bring it up. 120 on the shot game clock. 30 shot clock. Babb mistakes her player. Rolls it in. Wow, Babb, great take to the basket. Guard the 3-point line for the Titans. Still plenty of time to go in this one. Babb on Tryon. 1 minute to play. Here's Geddes. She gets it. Flanagan with the screen. Nowhere to go. Tryon gets the ball. A stop and a rebound here would be really good for the Titans. As McCallum gets the screen. Tryon on the drive.
There we
No
go.
good.
Yes,
Rebound, Bindi. And she just gets mugged. No call. And 2 timeouts. And Coach Beckner saying
There we
slow
go.
it up. And there's
Oh,
the foul
There we go.
on McCallum.
Still
What
got
that
three-
does,
still got-
that's going to reset the shot clock. And now there's a 2.6 second separation. And if you're the Tigers, you have to foul.
You do.
I wouldn't do it just yet. I would play for the
You got
steal
it. Yep, you got
for
2,
at least
yeah.
10 seconds.
Yep.
You just
And
play
then
really
foul.
aggressively and make the referee call it. You go for the
Exactly.
ball on every play.
Exactly.
You have to protect the ball if you're the Titans. You can't obviously turn it over.
Got to be strong with the ball.
You gotta be, yep.
Van Lacken with the ball, dribbles around. Clayberg, this is one of the best free
There
throw
we go.
shooters. She won't go to the line. So now the shot clock is off. Take a break down there.
Mr. Brew.
Mr. Brew, I didn't get to talk to him tonight. Mr. Brew, your night is over. Enjoy your weekend.
He's already gone. Yep.
So now Lindgren will inbound it. Just 3 fouls on the Tigers. The Titans can seal this one if they can make their free throws.
Yep.
You want it to be Clayberg or Van Lacken.
Yep.
Now Clayberg is going to dribble
There
around.
we go.
It's the foul on Durnell. It's risky dribbling by
That was.
Clayberg there. 30 seconds. Shot clock is off. 2 timeouts left for both
There we go.
teams.
Get the
Now
senior back in
Bindi
there.
will
Yep.
come back in for Bilas. So here's what you have. Babb, 56% from the line. Bindi, 63. Clayberg, 85. Van Lacken, 77. And Lindgren, 67. So here's Babb. Babb is just, they're going to try to make her bring it up. And now Clayberg is fouled. So the Titans' best free throw shooter, Ellie Clayberg, to the free throw line for 2. Tigers are now over the limit. Titans will be on their next foul. The ladder is under the student section bleachers. The winner will cut down the nets tonight. We'll talk to Coach Fechner if his team can hang on tonight.
Get in there.
Clayburg, no hesitation. And so it's going to be Flanagan. He's going to check in for Nedved. Going to give the Tigers a good chance at rebounding this. I think Meyer will bring it up. Clayburg makes it a 2-possession game. And Van Lacken gets the steal into the corner.
Way to
the
go.
freshman has heads-up play for her. She'll go to the free throw line, 77%.
Calm and collected. Yep, sorry. Go ahead.
Just a ball player.
Yep.
I saw her go for it. I didn't think she would get there, and I thought, oh, they're going to get a run out here. Now any points are bonus, but you'd love to make both of these.
Yep.
Titans aren't going to be done at the free throw line. Just a freshman, no good.
I kind of hurried that one a little bit. All right. Seniors are all talking to her.
So Babb, Bindi, Clayburg, Van Lacken, and Lindgren in for the Titans. Geddes, Durnall, Tryon, McCallum, Flanagan in for the Tigers. 5-point lead for the Titans. And Coach Meyer's going to go. Now he wants a timeout.
He wants a timeout.
19 seconds to go. 65-60. Let you guys talk strategy.
Well, I just think if you're obviously the Harrisburg Tigers, you need either a quick 2 or a quick 3. You take whatever's available first. You maybe run the elevator play for Darnell, or you run a quick little pick and roll for Tyron.
How do you guard Rick if you're T area? How are you guarding
you really
this?
got to be careful because if I'm Harrisburg, I'm taking it to the rim. And if we're too aggressive, they're going to call a foul down 5. If there is some contact, so you really have to move your feet and not foul on a shot unless you're going to foul them and not let them get the basket.
And remember, the Titans, if they score, Titans don't have to inbound it for 5 seconds. So you could grab the ball, you could watch the referee count it for 5 seconds and call a timeout. But I think time is of the essence here, whether it be a 2 or a 3.
Right. And 1 rebound is what you're really harping on in the Titans huddle.
Dean Gorder, hello to Dean Gorder in California. Hello to the Roush family down in Dallas, Texas, always tuning in. I know they're excited for this one. So is Nick Berg and Brent Johnson and Drew Weber standing.
I'm not sure what Scott just announced there, but Noah Watson was leaping.
I saw that.
His vertical jump was moving the bleachers.
That was a cheer for free food.
For who is ready right now. Who's ready? And
Flanagan.
Titans are ready.
Noah was ready.
Flanagan will inbound it. Noah cried himself to sleep when his Augustana Vikings lost in the semifinals. He's looking for a better outcome tonight. Inbound is to Geddes.
There we go.
She's got Babb on her.
Keep that clock
going.
Yep.
Titans can foul. They've got one to give. Good. Ball knocked away. Darnell
now
gets
you got to take
it. 3 blocked by Van Lacken.
You got to rebound.
Darnell gets another 3. No good. Van Lacken gets the rebound. And with 3 seconds to go, the Titans have 1 foot on the gas to the state tournament.
They're heading west. They're heading west.
Speaking of West, Al West came to do our book tonight.
I saw that.
And I said, that's
good
luck for us.
Yeah, it's a good omen. We always like Al Westy doing our book.
Coach Fechner got down 3 late in the 4th.
Yes, it's over.
Didn't panic. Just kept playing, and now it's going to be a timeout by Coach Fechner. And the Titans have some shoving going on. And 1 more basket would be what, Les? 6-7.
That it is.
Oh, yes.
And so are you not keeping track of the score? Are we on, I know we're on a 3-4-0 run.
Yes.
4-0 run at least.
We were down 3. Yes.
We're on a 6-0 run right now.
6-0. That's right.
Yep. Yeah, it was 60-60. That's right. 60-60.
So how about the 4th quarter? The first half was just the opposite of what we saw the first game as Natalie Gass goes into the game along with Babb and Bindi and Clayburg. Van Lacken, Babb, Bindi, and Clayburg. 3 seniors playing their last game for the Titans. So you've got your seniors on the floor. Class move by Coach Fechner. Van Lacken is going to shoot this one. Each team has 1 timeout left, but I don't think Harrisburg will use theirs. No good for Van Lacken. Up to try on. And it's Autumn Bryant and Coach Spechner. Your T-Area Titans, for the first time as a Class AA team, are heading to the South Dakota State AA basketball tournament. As Coach Sorum and Coach Spechner and Coach Walter all point to the student section as a thank you.
Congratulations, Coach.
And Chris Spechner made the 5-hour trip to see his son
Yes.
for the first time as a head coach, or the second. They actually coached against each other at the Pentagon.
They did.
We'll let Rick capture some of the pictures, videos here as we see some tears for the Titans. As the student section not being let on the floor yet.
Nope.
We're going to stay with it and
Yes.
capture the net cutting, always a special time.
Yes.
We'll talk to Coach Spechner. I told him to bring us a player. I wanted to interview Anna Bindi the last game, but she was gone. So I said, unless somebody really goes crazy, bring Bindi. But Bindi had 16 tonight. Van Lacken had 12. And I think her last few were the most important ones. Lindgren, 23. And Emma Lindgren came to play tonight.
She was nothing short of great. Like, just flat out great.
And you could tell, couldn't you, by just watching? She just wanted this.
Here's the thing. When you're a player like her where your game is energy and hustle, you can't have a bad game.
Yeah.
And she doesn't have a bad game. Things might not go her way, but when that's your game, that's all you need. And tonight it really paid off.
This is something we haven't seen in the T-Area Thunder Alley Gymnasium, is the ladder being set up for the home team to cut the nets. Craig Clayberg does that for the Titans. And we'll just keep this rolling as the historic night. It could be, and a historic night it turned out to be. Congratulations to the Harrisburg Tigers and their fans for showing up. And if this wasn't a rivalry before,
it's going to be now.
It's a rivalry now. And the Titans, for the first time ever, have beat the Harrisburg Tigers in back-to-back games. And the second one was to get them to state. When we get you the box score, we'll read that off. Thought the Titans did a better job rebounding in the second half. Both teams shot the ball great.
Give credit to Harrisburg. There's so many times where I thought they could fold it in, and instead they got back even. Instead, they got back in the lead.
They did.
There was no quit from
fight.
those girls.
They kept fighting.
Man,
yes.
Jornell, her late free throws.
Great game to watch.
Kept them in it.
They were up one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
got up 3 with the ball in the fourth quarter, and you're going, I'm kind of silently saying to myself, because I always talk to myself, why not? Going, if they get up here, if they make it 5 or 6, we're in trouble.
Yep.
Anybody got a scissors? We're looking for scissors.
Oh, no. We're in a school and we can't find scissors.
Oh, man.
Everything counts, too. And you look at J.C. Babb, and she had 4 points, but none bigger than the drive.
8 assists has to be a career high for her.
And 2 of her 4 points at a huge moment in the game when we're up 2. And she takes the drive and the finish. That's just a great job.
Give it a hand for this lovely group up top that does our play-by-play every night. They are fantastic.
Well, Scott Bindi sharing the love. Pulling out his inner Thompson at the Pentagon.
That's right. Yes. No, we love what we do here.
I think some loud music right now would be great while we're waiting.
That's right.
I always played, when I was in charge, I always played the
Little Queen.
Little Queen. We are the champs.
I always played the song of the Final Four.
Oh, yeah. Yes. One shining moment.
Yes,
Yep,
sir.
there we go.
There's Jaden Stover, the trainer.
That's right. Jaden's
with the
got
scissors.
And a sighting.
That's right.
Who's going to go first? It's going to be the younger players. Will go, and then Piper, big moment here.
Piper Benning.
Piper came in, and she had 1 start this year and had 8 points in that start. And so we're going to see Piper next year in a starting role for the Titans. And
Bendy.
A piece of the net, Benny, let's go.
Scott Bindi egging her on. And what can you say? The student section, Paige Sabers had 1 start as well, and really got us excited for what we're going to see the next 2 years out of her as well. She'll be a starter next year, I'm guessing. I love the way she takes care of the basketball and also shoots it from deep.
She played great against Aberdeen Central.
Yep. There's Lily Turk. We didn't see a lot of Lily on varsity.
Well, Lily was hurt all year, and so
Yeah.
Way to come back. I'm
Say
really
something
proud.
nice because her parents bought you lunch today.
They did buy me lunch today, so I mean, but no, I'm really happy for Lily to make the state tournament.
Callie Pashong.
Yeah, waiting for the sound effect.
Transfer here from Mitchell, has a year left and will really give the Titans an advantage on the size end next year. She'll really be counted on. Cora, a younger player, called up to varsity later, I believe.
Yes.
Another player that will be coming back for the Titans.
She had a great JV game and JV season for the.
And that's number 4,
Daphne Decker. Like I said, I showed up to practice yesterday and I said, does she ever stop? She reminds me of her dad, just nonstop, even in practice. And just a sophomore. We will see her next year. There's Addison Camps was with this group the last 2 years, every step of the way. I love that she gets to get up there and cut off a net because this is manager extraordinaire for the Titans.
Number 50, JBL.
There we go.
Dana Van Lacken, big reason the Titans are cutting the nets tonight.
Yes.
12 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, and a huge steal that really got the ball rolling here to deliver this one. Just a freshman. Grace Bilas has started all year, and Coach Fechner calls her the Energizer Bunny for this team. Doesn't score a lot, but one of their stoppers on defense that has the honor, quote-unquote honor, of guarding the other team's best player most nights.
Yeah.
Emma Lindgren, I think that's our Squealers player of the game, no doubt about it.
Yep.
Holy moly, Emma Lindgren did not want to watch the state tournament from her recliner this year.
She just set the tone that it's okay. It's a big game, but it's going to be okay.
And props to Clayburg for starting her second
Natalie,
half.
good job.
Natalie Gass will be at Northwestern University. Just got better and better as the season went on, and she led the team in scoring last game, 10 points.
Number 11,
Ellie Clayburg, some big threes down the stretch. 9-point average on the year. One of the best distance shooters we've ever seen in T area by far, if not the best.
Number 5,
Anna Bindi, a big
huge
night for
game.
her. 16 points, 3 rebounds.
Yeah, she had a huge game. She really, to me, decided if this could be her last game, that she's going to make the total most out of it and go down shooting. And it paid off with a 16-point performance.
Bab, 8 assists, was outstanding tonight. She wears that number 3 because Coach Fechner had a friend that wore number 3 that passed away too early.
Kenny Rodinius from Elkton.
Yes. Here is Stephen Waltner, T area's most eligible bachelor science teacher here at the high school.
Thought you were going to say
this
that.
This guy has been a pleasure to be around the last couple of years. Freeman graduate, and you can see what the students think of him. FFA director here, Clayton Sorum, graduate of Canton High School.
Student favorite.
That's right.
This guy just puts in a lot of work. He makes some of the scouting reports, and these 3 coaches have a great time. And so this next coach is, we're going to get some. Addison Breck is going to go up.
Yes.
This is all Coach Fechner getting these players up here.
Yes, I mean she's been a
or
manager.
these non-players up here.
She's been a manager.
Addison has been injured all year, but she's still there all the time. And that's a testament of what Coach Fechner is building, that these players, non-players, just want to be a part of this.
We have, for the second time in school history going to state, first time in AA, your head coach, Taylor Fechner.
Great moment for Taylor Fechner.
Yes.
Great moment for his dad. And there it is. The net that will live on in infamy.
Yes.
Congratulations, ladies.
Taylor Fechner going to the state tournament in Rapid City, South Dakota.
The prize for that is to play the number 1 seed, the Brandon Valley
Yeah,
Lynx.
that's okay. Someone's got to play him.
That's right. It's all right. We'll play him.
And so we'll see if Coach Fechner.
Wait, we need it back. Get that back.
Uh-oh.
So hey, as a little side note, right now, if our boys are watching out in Spearfish, out in West River, that's how you cut down the nets tomorrow night, boys.
And Les will be there.
Wouldn't it
He's
be
on his
great?
way, folks.
I'm on my way.
Wouldn't it be great to go 2 for 2 for the first time ever in school history? Here's a little state championship fact for the Titans. Every state tournament they've ever gone to, they've made it to the championship
game. Exactly. Yep.
So see if Coach Fechner remembers to come up here, bring a player.
Cool touch here, getting a picture with the students.
The student section here, yes. Yes, we are, Mr. Bendy. Yes, we are.
Our PA announcer, Scott Bendy, he did a great job.
He did.
Announcing all the players going up and the coaches. And magical night here in T, South Dakota.
Go snag Taylor.
And we will. He's coming. He sees us.
Big win for him. I talked to him
Yes.
pregame, and he was just yesterday. He was confident. Pregame, he was confident, and he knew it all along. We got some chest bumps going on. Coach,
Let's
coming
go.
in, Harrisburg won 3 in a row. You had lost 3 in a row. As we see your coaches chest bumping people. So glad your dad got to be here to watch it. What are you thinking right now? How are you feeling?
That was a blast. The girls are just gutted through that one, and it wasn't pretty at times, but they are resilient and they battled well. And I got to give huge props to that student section tonight. They really brought it.
That was
That's
awesome.
that is it's awesome to see it when it's full like that, and just super proud of everybody and all the work that they've put in over the years and it could have, like I said, it got tough there at the end, and we could have folded and we didn't, and so just super proud of these ladies and the 2 coaches that I have and the managers and just everybody that was a part of this, because that was a lot of fun.
Your little cheering section here has not wavered. Your wife Bree, your sons, your mom, Bree's mom, and Coach Kennedy is down there, and your dad is here tonight. And so, are you a crier?
Oh, I will. I knew tonight was going to be tears regardless. I do got to give a shout out to my wife and my sister-in-law and my mother-in-law and my mom, and just they show up every week, and they really hold down the house. And that there was a time last week where my wife just shot me a text and she's like, "I miss you," and I'm like, "I know, but we're almost there, and it's gonna be worth it in the end." So
She going out to Rapid with you?
Yep, she'll
Awesome.
be out there with us, and so no, just a huge shout out to them. And I don't even remember what your original question was, but I just wanted to get that in there. So
one thing, in a big moment like this, it's hard to single out one player, but can you just talk about Emma Lindgren tonight?
Yeah.
Oh yes, sir.
No, that's I'll be very, very transparent. That was something that we've been challenging Emma on, is just making sure that light switch is on all the time, and that was just an unbelievable performance tonight. I mean, she was the reason why we were able to get that one, and just super proud of the game that she had and just the way she carried her teammates. And
she did not want to lose.
No, and that's the thing, is when you've got some special players, young players, in Emma and JVL and Grace Belos. I mean, the future is bright, because those 3 are going to continue to carry us and lead the way. And you didn't even get to see people like Piper Benning and Paige Sabers, because those 2 are the same way. They hate to lose, and so being able to have them on the team, and from the emotion standpoint, I mean, again, a big reason obviously was coming back home, but a big reason was this senior class. I've had a chance to work with them a lot over the years, and just being able to come back and be just a small part of their journey. I'm just super proud of those 4. And
I thought Anna tonight was going to go down swinging no matter what. No matter what the shots she was taking, the number of shots she was taking was fantastic.
And I think you saw a whole different. I mean, look how fast she got those shots up. I mean, she knew that this was go time, and she took every shot with a purpose, intentionality, and that's all we ask for, is that they give that kind of effort every night, and it was great.
You get up 11 in the third. They cut it. They actually take the lead in the fourth with the ball. Was there any panic out of you?
Oh, always. Yeah. No. I mean, you're relying on you're making a living on 18 or 14 to 18-year-old ladies. Those emotions are always a roller coaster, and so you trust that.
you've seen it in practice, you've seen it in games, and so you trust that at the end of the day that they felt like they were the better team, and they were going to right the ship, and they were going to go. And it's, as a coach, it gets easy in those moments to want to overcoach and call a bunch of timeouts, and I've got a bunch of dogs on the floor, and so I just wanted to let them ride.
One of your dogs, 4 points on the night, but none bigger than the 2 driving down the middle of the lane up 2 late in the game with
like
JC
everybody
Babb.
forgot about her.
She's special. I mean,
That's why she's wearing Kenny Rodinez's number right there.
Yeah, Kenny. Yeah, no,
Man.
that's one of the things that we talked about. Obviously, Kenny, and I've always kind of told him that the leader on the floor is going to wear number 3, and number 3 is going to be special in our program because of Kenny, and
he was
absolutely. And he was a team first guy. He was the ultimate leader. He picked people up when he was down. JC Babb's got the absolute heart of a champion, and just always knows what the team needs, always knows what her teammates need. She's got a great pulse on the group, and just really leads them both on and off the floor. And so for her to come up big in that moment, it doesn't surprise me. But just I'm super happy for her, because she's one of the most disciplined people I know, and it's just nice to see that hard work pay off.
8 assists, I believe.
Yeah,
to go with
that's
that.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
Well, your family was asking, "Where's Taylor?" when they pointed up here. I don't want to stop you from celebrating, but congratulations, and go hug your father. We'll get it on camera. And did you think you would go to the state tournament in your second year here?
Again, I knew when I was coming here, I knew what we were. I guess I knew what those seniors were going to look like. I didn't know a whole lot of the rest of the group, and was kind of taking a chance on them. But I'm glad they took the chance on me and just bought into what we do. And I don't know. I'm just glad to be here. I mean, I'm just so proud of them. I'm speechless that they grind and they fight, and just the week that we've had of practice was really great. And they were ready to lock in and
gotta tell you, getting the Chick-fil-A sandwiches, if you got to pay them to be here, was like who's that Barnum and Bailey promoter? That's that level stuff. Getting them free sandwiches. We looked over at halftime; they were all chowing on sandwiches, and so that might be a new tradition here.
Yeah, no, a huge. We'll give a huge shout out to Chick-fil-A Empire Place for donating 100 of those, and then. Security State Bank for donating the other 100. So, there's people in the community that make those things possible, and that's why it's great to be here.
And just watching this, what this does for a community, everybody's going to walk out of here happy, and there's so many smiles, and that's great for our community. Glad you're here, and enjoy state.
Yeah, appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for the coverage
all
all year. You guys do the best.
Thank you. I don't think we're going to get a box score, but that's okay.
That's all right. We know what.
And I don't think we're getting less back either. Catch Coach Fechner hugging his wife. They're great. You can't do it without a great wife at home.
Fechner, they're chanting.
And here is there he goes. He loves this student section. They've followed him to a lot of the games this year, and he's not a teacher here, so he doesn't get to spend that part of the day with them, but they've taken a liking, and he appreciates them, and that's just going to keep them coming. There's his sons that he's going to give the net to, and his dad, 2-time state champion winning coach, Chris Fechner. Big hug for those two on the sidelines. And Taylor would come watch Dad when Dad was coaching here, and now
I coached with Chris for many years back in Elkton, and Taylor was a permanent fixture at every game and most practices.
That's what happens. His boys, it's not going to be a big surprise if they grow up and become coaches, because they're here all the time and they know all the players. And so what'd you find out, Les? You get us anybody to come up here?
No, I could have. I guess I should have talked to somebody.
He was visiting.
I was visiting with my people. No.
He's getting a ride for next week.
No, I unfortunately have to work, so.
What?
I will be cheering from home.
What?
I will be cheering from
We got to
home.
make some calls.
Well, this is the first time the Titans ended this one and on the home floor and got a berth to the state tournament. And as you look around the floor, a lot of pictures being taken, a lot of alumni that are back here enjoying this win. So I'll let you guys have anything to say before we sign off for the last time this year?
We will. I'm just excited for the girls to get that opportunity. Hopefully the boys can do that tomorrow. It was a fun game tonight, fun season. I loved it. And thank you for letting me do this, because it's always a blast to do this.
I'm really glad we got to host.
Yeah.
Yes.
By 0.400 points.
Yes.
It was. And we were all in our group text, we were all watching the numbers, and it hasn't changed yet, and we're not going to host. And I talked to Coach Fechner last Saturday after our game, and a lot of scoreboard watching and rooting and hoping, and this is why we wanted to host. We knew if we went to Harrisburg, we'd bring a big crowd, but T South Dakota didn't disappoint tonight. The students, like Cameron here, showed up, and the community showed up, and we're missing some of the boys players because they're getting ready to do what they do tomorrow. So
Is there a state preview coming up here anytime soon?
I'm hoping so.
we are. So yeah, that's a good. We're gonna get Coach Fechner on before they leave the state. It's gonna be run by the T Storm Chasers. We'll do. We'll get a couple players.
Cool.
We'll do a preview just like we did. I want to mention this. When we played and we made it to the state championship, I predicted that matchup, T area and
So
Vermilion.
did excuse me. So
Les
did,
just copies me.
I told you that was going to happen.
I feel like a fish here with Cameron looking at us like we're in a fishbowl.
I know.
Thank you, Griff. Andrew Griffin, thank you for what you've done this year. Rick Williamson, thank you for running the camera and commenting. Les Schroeder, always fun. We're going to get our picture together, even though you wore the wrong shirt. I'm Shad Hockey. Titan Nation, this was a special one. We'll see you in Rapid City for the state tournament. Bye for now.